Hey friends, it's Quenby, Grateful Queen, here on YouTube, and today I have a video for you about some of my favorite fitness athletic brands to sell on Poshmark and eBay. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hi, I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. So I shop at places like thrift stores, yard sales, I do a little retail arbitrage, some thread up unboxings. I buy these things to resell on sites like eBay and Poshmark for profit. It's a really fantastic part-time job for me. I've been selling on eBay about 8 years and Poshmark for 2 years. And my hope with this channel is that it might inspire you to shop more secondhand, maybe even resell. So if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing and joining our community here on the channel. We would love to have you. Let me tell you exactly what to expect in this video. So I thought I would show you a handful of my favorite fitness brands and styles. I chose in this video to keep it simple and just focus on fitness bottoms. And let me just say, this is not an exhaustive list. There's so much fitness, athleisure brands out there that are fantastic, but I thought I'd show you a few of my favorites and tell you what styles I'm looking for in that particular brand. And I have some brands you might already know, but then I have a couple that might be new to you. And I always love learning a new brand or a new style that might help me sell more on eBay and Poshmark. Okay, why don't we start with the brand we probably all know, but it still continues to be my favorite and best seller on Poshmark, which is Lululemon. This is what the logo looks like. I sell a lot of Lululemon on Poshmark in the $40 to $50 range. I've really stopped picking up the Lulu tops unless there's something phenomenal or a really great price, because they're really not flipping for me. But what I'm looking for is pretty much this here. I look for the skinny leggings. Right now, I'm filming this video in 2020, and everybody is still looking for a very high rise legging like this. So the rise is measured from the seam of the crotch all the way to the top of the waistband. And typically things are considered high rise if they're above 9, but some people are looking even for like a rise of 12. So when I'm outsourcing, I am looking for high-rise skinny leggings in Lululemon. They sell, I usually put them around 60, 65, and usually take an offer around 40 or 50. Of course, there are some coveted prints and styles. If you're really interested in learning a lot about Lululemon, there's a website called Lulu Fanatics where you can look up all the different styles and all the different prints and patterns and find style names for those. If you have the style name and you can put that in your Poshmark listing, it'll probably sell even quicker and better for you. Let me also just show you what the men's logo can sometimes look like. Okay, so this is a pair of men's pants. I got these for $7.99, but it was half off day, so I only paid $3.50. And if you don't know, Lulu pants and leggings retail around the $125 mark. This is a men's pair. Women's, they sell by size, 2, 4, 6, 8. Men is still large, extra large. And here's how the men's logo can sometimes look. See how it's not a perfect circle there, but it's got some strong edges? That's the men's logo, and so you might want to keep your eye out for that. So another brand that I really love finding, especially in the men's, is a brand called Outdoor Voices. As far as I know, they don't have any kind of set logo to look for. So when I'm flipping through the racks, I'm feeling for quality, and you can feel the quality. And if I feel a fabric that feels really nice, it feels expensive, then I'll take the time to look inside for the logo. So this is Outdoor Voices. They make men's and women's fitness pants. This pair I bought for $5.99. half off at my favorite Salvation Army store, where I always go to the fitness section first. Do you guys have that? Like certain stores, you look for their dresses or shoes because they just get better inventory for some reason. So at this particular store, they get a lot of inventory from San Francisco. I'm an hour north of San Francisco. My prices at the thrift stores here are really high, but I do find great brands and styles. And at this particular store, I look in the fitness section first, and I get really excited when I see Outdoor Voices. These usually sell in the $40 range for me. The men's sell especially quickly and for a good return.
Yeah, hello. You right there. You gotta punch that subscribe subscribe button like this. Boom! Like, no, don't punch it like that. Punch it like this. Boom! Yeah, you gotta. And don't forget to like and turn on the notifications.
Here I am sorting through my favorite section of the store, the athletic wear. These will appear in another thrift haul video because they're not really athleisure, but they're by the brand Prairie Underground. Keep your eye out for that brand. This is a Zara dress that I really liked. I was thinking it might work for my upcoming spring break Mexico vacation trip. Another brand to talk about. Here's what the logo looks like, and this is the logo for Fabletics. Fabletics, I think it's Kate Hudson's brand, and I think it's one of these ones where you shop online. They might have some stores, and you buy like a membership, I think. I should probably do my research. I don't know exactly what Fabletics is all about, but I know that it's a good seller for me in like the $20 range. So if I can find Fabletics for just a few dollars, I know I can sell them usually between $18 and $25 pretty easily. And that's the Fabletics logo. This is actually a pretty cool pair. They're black and they have this kind of mesh panel detail here, which people really like. And in all the fitness leggings, you guys, in my experience, bigger sizes do better. So these are an XL in Fabletics. Fabletics often has a little hang tag, kind of like Lululemon, and it's often cut out as they are in this pants. So I make sure to keep my eye out for the label. So again, Fabletics aren't huge money makers for me, but people look for them. They sell really well in the $20 range, and I'm happy to pick them up as long as I can get them for just a few dollars. Okay, this next athletic brand is one of my favorites. Again, there's not a really obvious logo on these, but when I was flipping through, I felt the heavyweight, stretchy, beautiful material. So I went hunting around, and here is the brand. It's on the leg here, and it's kind of hard to see, and it doesn't look, it's kind of unassuming. That's Alo leggings. Alo leggings retail around $90, so the resale on them is still pretty good. I can usually get about $40 to $50 for Alo leggings, and they sell really fast. I don't find them that often. Again, these are a high-rise, skinny leg, and that's what I'm looking for in the brand. But let me show you this kind of holy grail in the Alo brand that I've found and sold before. But this pair is pretty spectacular. I've sold them before. I got these for half off of $3.99. They're high-rise skinny leggings from Alo, but look at the cutouts. Those are intentional. I can't remember the exact name of these. If I get to look it up before and I edit this video, I'll pop in the name if I can think of it. But I sold these for $70 last time within a week on eBay. They're intentionally destroyed like this. And you definitely need a stock photo on something like this because they won't show up in the photos, but I found a stock photo. They sold really fast. So I'm excited I got these really cheap, and they'll flip really well. They're a really popular and current style with these tears in them. And let me just show you that again. So that's, I think it's pronounced Alo. It's a really good brand to be on the lookout for. What else do I have for you? The next brand is a really common brand, one I find all the time and sells for me really consistently, and the brand is Athleta or Athleta. This is their newest tag, the gray tag here. If I can find this for a few dollars, the pants and leggings, actually even the tops in this particular brand usually sell between $18 and $35 depending on the piece. This is just a pair of black athletic pants, kind of a straight leg cargo pants. So these will probably sell for a little bit more actually. I get the leggings all the time. They sell around $18 to $25. They sell pretty quickly, pretty consistently. So it's a brand I'm always looking for. It's not a brand I'm gonna pay up for because they don't sell for quite that much. This pair does not have the logo on them, but the logo is sort of like a little white star. You've probably seen it. So yeah, I think it's great to have brands like Athleta that you know just reliably sell. If you can keep your cost of goods low and pick them up for just a few dollars, they're gonna sell in the $20 range for you pretty easily. And again, in Athleta, it's not just the pants that sell, it's the tops, dresses, jackets. So I have a lot of it for sale on both Posh and eBay, and it's done really well for me. Okay, so the next couple brands are brands I haven't heard people talking about all that much, so I thought I'd share with you something that's a little different, something you might not find all the time, but you can keep your eye out for because it does pretty well. This brand is a really fun brand, and the brand is called Tiki, and they don't have a specific logo on the leg or the waistline or anything, so you have to open it up. The way I find Tiki is the prints. So if you can see, these are a high-waisted skinny legging with a really pretty floral print. I just sold a pair of these on eBay not too long ago. They were blue like this, but they came out to an enormous bell-bottom flare leg, and then they had rainbows all over the bottom leg. They were really fun. They sold, I want to say, for $30 and pretty quickly. This pair I have to get listed. I found them at the same store where I find all the great athletic wear. Again, I'm looking for high-rise, either skinny or that really bell-bottom flare leg, and they're just a really fun brand, and you'll probably recognize them because they're unusual patterns. This is probably a much younger style. The quality's pretty good, and they're just a really much more fun brand. You could put things in your title like yoga pants or festival wear or dance pants, because I think it's the younger, fun young woman that's looking for a pair of pants by this brand Tiki. So check out this next pair of athletic pants. They have an extremely high waist. You could probably fold this one over. They're ribbed, and they have a really long inseam that comes out to a wide flare bell bottom. This was not a brand I was familiar with, but again, I felt them and I thought these feel like such high quality, really stretchy, really luxuriously feeling material. So I did look them up, and it's a new brand to me that retails really high. I believe they're out of Los Angeles, and they say they do like bohemian fashion, and the brand is Temple Row. That's what the tag looks like. Temple Row, Ceremony of Celebration. They are a really beautiful website. These pants retail for $158. I did see them on Poshmark, just a handful of listings, so it's not a very competitive market, but people had them listed in the $60 or $70 range, and I got 2 pairs of these, and they cost me less than $5 each. I did pull out my phone in the store just to look them up, and when I saw that they retail so high and they're such a cool brand, I went back and got the other pair. So I have 2 black pair like this. I'm gonna list them on Poshmark. I have a business decision, I guess, as a reseller that personally I put my younger, trendier fashion over on Poshmark because I think the shoppers over there, that's the demographic. I think it's a younger, more tech-savvy shopper that wants to shop on an app like Poshmark that has that social media component. So keep your eye out for these. These will probably sell really well. Okay, so this brand is, again, kind of like Athleta and Lulu, an old standby. This is what the logo looks like. And the brand on these is Prana. Prana I really love selling on eBay because, again, it sells a little bit higher than Athleta, maybe in the like $25 to $45 range. This is a really cool pair of pants. I've sold this same pair of pants like several times. They are sort of a moto pant, so they are stretchy, but the stitching on the knee here makes them like more of a moto pant. I still put yoga in the title because Prana is like a yoga label, and it's very expensive. If you go to a store like REI where they sell Patagonia and Prana, it's a very expensive brand. I've sold these, I think, for $30 or $35. These are a women's size 10. Another thing I like about Prana is that the menswear does really well too. So I'm usually willing to pick it up if it's around $5 or $6, knowing I can flip it 25 or higher. And I love a brand where the men's do just as well as the women's do. So I'd love to hear from you now. What are some of your favorite brands to sell? Again, this is not an exhaustive list. There are so many expensive, high-end, fashionable athleisure brands out there, and I couldn't possibly cover them all in one video, but I wanted to show you just a few of my favorites and tell you a little bit about what I like in that particular brand. So let me know what you think of this video. I would love to hear from you in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.